Hey guys, in this video today, I'm going to walk you through how you can scrape and steal your competitors' ads just in a couple of seconds. We've built an AI workflow here that will scrape all of their ads. It will analyze their images, and off the back of after you uploading your own product image, will create you a highly converting ad just in a couple of seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through this flow in its entirety. We're going to walk through node by node. I'm going to explain what they are, why to use them, and then I'm going to show you the before and afters at the end. As I always say, the prompts, the templates are all free. They're available in our Skill community. So I'm just going to leave a link to the Skill community in the description of the video. It's all free, and once you sign up, you can download them from there, you can implement them, and you'll be ready to go and plug and play. So let's get into it, and we'll walk through it by node. Thanks. Okay, guys, so we're in the workflow now. The trigger for this workflow is a form. So we've already executed the whole workflow here. So I'm just going to run through it node by node. So you'll see the product image that we've uploaded here is the MyProtein whey protein. And then we've got to add in the link to the competitor's meta library too. So we've added that into the form. And from here, we're now running a image analyzer. So essentially what this is going to do is it's going to analyze the MyProtein image. It's going to also convert it into a base 64 string, which will then be used later on in the flow down here. And what this is basically doing is it's just a piece of code that's going to be used by NanoBanana to analyze and create an image off the back of. So essentially just the system will be able to read that. The analyzing of the image, you'll see here that we've got a big prompt. Again, these are all available in our Skill community, but you can see here that this is just the image that we've just passed over from the form, and this is the content that it's after analyzing. So you'll be able to see here, it's after analyzing the image. From here, it's now going into a merge node, and then it's going to move it all into an aggregate node. So it's going to basically just going to bring two of the items here into one, and it's going to pass it through to the next couple of nodes. So essentially what we're doing here is we're going to start scraping the competitors' ads. So now we're taking the competitors' ads library URL from the form, and we're starting to feed it into an app that we've connected to, which is Apify. So essentially what Apify does is it has tons of different scrapers. We're just using their meta one here, and we're going to go and start collecting the competitors' meta ads. So when we've scraped their ads, we'll start getting all of the details about their ads through here. We'll be able to get the CTAs, the types of ads, the name of the business, the URLs that are used. But the main thing that we want here is the original image URL, because from there, what we're going to do is we're going to download the image, which is this one here. And the reason why we use this one is because it's pretty similar to the MyProtein. The image is they're similar products. They're not the exact same, but we think it'd be a good before and after example to show once it's complete. So we're after downloading the image that we've pulled from their meta library. And now what we're going to do is we're doing the exact same thing as we've done over here. We're going to bring it down, upload it to Google Drive, change it to base 64, which is the string which is going to be analyzed by NanoBanana. We're going to merge it, aggregate it, and bring it into the analyzer. So again, this is just doing exactly what we've done with our MyProtein example. So when we come in here, you'll be able to see again, we've got the output. So it's analyzing the product image. And now we're going to move it into a prompt generator. So what this is doing here is this is starting to generate the prompt that's going to be passed into NanoBanana to then create the ad. So the inputs for this prompt generator, and again, all of these big prompts that we have are available in our Skill community. They're all free there. But the input data is the competitors' ad analysis from the previous step, and our image, which we've uploaded, which is the MyProtein one. So both of these you'll be able to see down here. So we've got the competitor analysis one. So it's pulling all of the different details about it, the brand and text, the visual design, the packaging, picture, features, And then we've got client product description, which is our one. We've got the product type and category, and you can see it's pulling the protein supplement, sports nutrition, physical form and packaging, powdered supplement in a resealable pouch, the approximate size, the brand and text, the visual design. So again, it's really analyzing, making sure that the prompt that it gives out of this for the NanoBanana is going to be correct. And again, for us to make sure that it is correct, and the image is really high output, we have given the product benefits from the product page. So again, you can tweak this for whichever way you think would suit your brand, but you can see here, this is the prompt that we're after getting, a big massive prompt that will then be fed into the next step, which is generating the actual image. So this here is the connection to NanoBanana, and what's going to happen here is we have inputted some of the previous data that we have from the previous nodes. So what we have is the text. So this is the JSON output from the prompt generator. So that's pulled in here. And then we have the base 64 strings from the two previous steps that I mentioned before. So from here, it will then move over. It will make sure that it has created the image. If not, it will go back on loop and it will run the step again. But I'm going to now hop over. I'm going to show you the before and afters. Again, this can be tweaked per brand, but also we've created a competitor research video where we'll go through with you after I show you the before and afters. But essentially, this could be an extra layer on top of it. So first of all, you're after doing your competitor research, you've looked at all their meta ads libraries, you've built all of your strategies. But okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start creating ad graphics off the back of the competitors. We can make tweaks to them. We can make sure that it's not exactly the same or same structure, but we can follow similar concepts and tailor it to your brand. So essentially, we'll be able to get some really high output and quality just in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to hop over and I'm going to show you the before and afters. Okay, guys, now we're in the Google Drive. So as I said, these were uploaded automatically from the workflow. We have the naked protein coffee, and the goal of what we wanted was we wanted to create an ad that was the similar structure, the similar aspect ratio, and be on brand. Also, we wanted 2 MyProtein products instead of 1 that we just uploaded into the form. So I'm just going to hop over here and show you the after. So you can see here, it's a really, really impressive output. It even has the shadow down here. It has the bags at a slight slant, and it's after taking the 23 grams of protein per serving. So again, we've got the 2 bags instead of 1. We've got the expertly formulated protein to support an active lifestyle, and it's an informed choice. So I think it's fair to say it's a really, really impressive output. It only takes a couple of seconds, and what you could do is on top of this, you could create 10 or 15 variations of this with different CTA, different stages of the funnel that you want to target. Essentially, again, it can all be tweaked, but I think it's a really, really good starting point. And as I said, there's no manual labor in this. So I think the next thing off the back of this that would be a really, really good layer on top of this, we've created a workflow that's really, really impressive. And what this one does is it scrapes your competitors' ads and builds strategies off the back of that. So by using Perplexity and building funnels and writing copy and summarizing the copy and uploading them to documents and scraping all of their meta ad libraries, what this does here is it will give you a full report in an email in just a couple of minutes. But the next logical step to that would then to be maybe start creating some ad graphics. So this flow here is perfect to be connected to that as an extra kind of point or extra flow that can just run straight into it. So I think it's really, really powerful that we can now scrape competitors' ads, we can analyze them, we can build funnels, but now we can take them and actually start building graphics off the back end too. Because today we got the image URL, but what if we got all of the other details and started building pure funnels off the back of that? I think it would just be really beneficial. So I hope you really liked this video. I think it's a really, really good starting point. You'll be able to see that you can just really streamline the services here. And as I said, all of the prompts and workflows are free in our school community. As I said, I'll leave a link to that in the description of the video. If you need me to, or would like me to create any other videos that you think could be beneficial, feel free to leave some info in the comments and I'll pick it up from there. See you in the next one. Cheers.